It's Thursday, January 16th in the NBA. I'm on PrizePicks and Underdog Fantasy trying to find for you guys 4 or 5 of my favorite bets you guys can be placing to be profitable on these apps. We've been crushing it, going absolutely crazy. Before we go over how we did yesterday, before we go over any picks in the NBA today, first go down there, like the video. It would help the algorithm. We'd appreciate it. Just one click, it'll help support us. Also subscribe. We make our best bets every single day on PrizePicks. I don't normally just tell you the plays. I normally go through my research too on like Fantasy Pros, NBA defense against position. I look at the games, I analyze them, I try to find the best picks for you guys. I make these videos every single day, so go and subscribe so you don't miss them. I started right at the beginning of the season, gonna go until the NBA Finals. How we done recently? This is not our video picks. This is our VIP 45-22 run. If you know anything about the NBA on PrizePicks, if you're hitting 70% of your bets, you're making so much money. The VIP is not the video plays. I'll show you my store here. It's on Winnable, top link in the description. It's where we send you 3 extra best bets every single day. These are my favorite picks. These video picks I do like as well, but the Winnable VIP is where I'm sending even my better picks. Like I've been saying, hitting 70% of my bets on there. So top link in the description. We lower the prices, try to get more people on here. Like I said, 3 extra bets. You'll see by my picks here. It's not only just the picks I'm sending. I also give you like an 100-word write-up of why I love these picks. Go check that out. Top link in the description. You'll also see the free full bets. This is not the VIP. This is just my video play sent out the night before. I'm recording this right now on Wednesday night. The video won't be posted till Thursday morning, but before I edit the video, before I do anything like that, I send out my plays for free to the people that want them early. So go check that out. Also on the Winnable link, you're just getting the plays early, but the main thing, go check out the VIP. This is 3 extra bets you guys only get access to if you join one of these 2 plans. The video people aren't going to be seeing this. Go check that out. Top link in the description. Let's go over here on PrizePicks and Underdog. I noticed I'm recording this a little bit too early. There's actually not too many lines on Underdog. I think there's only this Cleveland OKC game, but on PrizePicks, but on Underdog, they also have this Detroit Indiana game. So let's dissect this, trying to find 3, 4, or 5 picks for you guys. I love going on Fantasy Pros, NBA defense against position, and seeing what teams are worst and best against each of these groups. So you'll see Washington gives up a ton of points per game to point guards. They're number 1. Let's see. OKC or Detroit, if we can find anything that stands out for each position. You have OKC, which is also in this matchup, being absolutely elite against guards. Maybe that's a spot we want to look at first. I want to look at Darius Garland, who's a guy who was very good to start the season, been a little bit shaky recently, but as of late, he's been hitting this line 20, 18, 24. But the matchup is really bad. I'm going to see what he's done recently against OKC, and maybe it's an under we want to be looking at. Darius Garland versus OKC. So we'll look at his past maybe 5 games, for example. Last time, 18, 15, 31, 13, 23. You can't really take 22 games too much into account just because this was before Donovan Mitchell came in. This is before, like at this point, he's taking like 20 shots. This year, he's really not getting up to that 20-shot range. He's missed in his last 2. He'd been the under in 3 of his last 4. Last time, OKC went on and played. This game was literally like a week ago. Only got 18 points, shot 15 times. It is a good amount, but I still think with how tough the matchup is, I honestly think it's a spot you can be looking to take the under. Like Donovan Mitchell's line is super low because I know 21.5. Last time he versus OKC, only 11. Put up an absolutely horrific game. If anyone steps up, I honestly think it's more of a Donovan Mitchell guy stepping up. I low-key do like the under for Darius Garland. We'll put it in right now. I don't know if we'll for sure lock it in. And over I kind of like is Jared Allen, because last time OKC 25 points. Let's see, OKC's a great against point guards and shooting guards, but against centers, they're not amazing. They're more like middle of the pack, like right here, 20 points per game. Still at the lower end just because OKC is such a great defense. So let's look at what Jared Allen has done versus OKC. So 13.5 points. I bet regularly he averages like 11, 12 points. Last time 25, 14, 13, 21, 14. This is actually crazy. He's been over this in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 of his last 5 games, 6, 7. Like he's been over this in like 8 straight games. No, like 6 of those last 8, and the only 2 times he missed, he was right on the hook. And this, he scored 14 points in only 26 minutes. This is more 2022, 2023, but the one sample size, we got 25 points, 9 for 11. He's going to be a guy shooting at the rim. I honestly really do like Jared Allen's over in points. You see this. He hit this in 4 of his last 5 games as well. I'm going to take that over. It's a really good matchup for him. I am liking that spot. I wish that PrizePicks did have the other game as well, the Indiana-Detroit game. I'm also going to hop on Underdog just so I can show both you guys. Both Underdog and PrizePicks, as you see by the banner below, will give you massive deposit matches if you sign up using code BROS, BROS, or the links in our description. I would appreciate it as well. Really does help support the channel. Indiana versus Detroit. We'll take a quick break from the really good game and see if Indiana or Detroit, anything sticks out. I bet a lot of them are going to be kind of middle of the pack. Detroit does not give a lot of rebounds to point guards, but that's rebounds in general, Detroit does not give a lot of. Maybe Indiana, we can look at a guy that more of a rebounding big. We can look to take his under 6.5 rebounds. 5. I feel like Miles Turner is kind of a weird one to look at. Maybe Pascal Siakam 7.5 rebounds. Look at Pascal Siakam with 7, 9, 9, 6, 6. I honestly am looking that maybe 7.5 rebounds is a good spot for Pascal Siakam. Let's look more in depth at this because you know the Pistons give up almost no rebounds in the NBA. Versus Pistons. There's some blow up potential in this game. 6.4 rebounds. He's hit 9, 8, 8, 4, 5, 7. So it's been a bit suspect. He's hit 8, 8, 9. But that was more 2024. These two games are this year. He did hit 8, 8, 9. I understand that. But I honestly think with the blowout, with the great matchup, you're still expecting some regression at this point. Pascal Siakam's a guy. I doubt he's even averaging over 7 rebounds on the season. Pascal Siakam game log. If it's under 7.5, would consider taking it just because whenever you get the guy's average to be under what the line is and it's a tough matchup, that's always a sign that under is a good play. Look, 7.3, the line is 7.5, and it's a tough matchup. I know he's hit this 2 times this year, but still the Pistons give up almost no rebounds. I still do like that under for Pascal Siakam. One more play. It's a pretty square play. I maybe should have said it at the start, but I am looking at Shea over 32.5 points. Last night versus Cleveland, 31 on the hook, 39, 32. It's going to be just a big game, and I know Cleveland gives up a ton of points per game to point guards. They're the 5th most, 25.66. Let's see if Underdog does have a lower line than 32.5. I guess it would also be, 32.5 for Shea. Think about Shea when you're taking a Shea pick. He's going to get like 29, 30, 31. It's just, is he going to get 33 with what we need? Maybe that's more of a 50-50 bet, so I don't really feel like I have an edge, and I'm not going to take that. We'll try to find one more pick in maybe the Indiana game. See what else we can find for you guys. Indiana gives up a ton of points to power forwards. Let's see if we can use any of that to our advantage. Power forwards. I feel like Tobias is more of a small forward. What does Indiana do against centers? Indiana would be more mid against centers. It's more those like forwards that Indiana struggles against, especially the power forward for some reason. Let's look at what we got. Who would be playing the power forward? I guess Tobias Harris would be, or I guess Malik Beasley would be the power forward. 16.5 points for Beasley. Look at this. I'm actually liking this low-key. In only 17 minutes, 22 points, 18 points, 21 points, 23 points. Hitting 4 straight games. He's been shooting a ton. Indiana's an absolutely amazing matchup. I really do like Malik Beasley over 16.5. It's a great matchup. He's hit this in 4 straight games, and he hit this not even playing a lot of minutes. I think it's looking like Cade Cunningham is right here. So you're looking at, the one thing that does concern me is minutes are a little bit low, but would I like Tobias Harris more? Probably not. Malik Beasley's been playing really well. I do like over 16.5. Thank you boys for watching. We got 2 picks in each of the games that the lines are out. Like I said, always, I'll send out my 3 extra best bets that have been hitting at a 70% clip on the Winnable, which is top link in the description. Check out Underdog and PrizePicks with the links to our description. If you're not on both those already, code BROS will give you deposit matches. Let's cash out in the NBA. I'll see you boys tomorrow because I make these videos every single day for you guys.